Hello, 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 hello. Wait for some people to come in. I'm a little bit earlier than usual. Trying to open it up on my phone over here so I can see if anybody joins in and chit chats. I don't know why it's not opening for me. It's not opening. Anybody there? Hello. I can't see if you're talking to me yet because for some reason this won't open on my phone now for me to see. Let's try it again. Do like I always do. Go view channel. Oh, there it is. There we go. Hi, Ann. How you doing? You finally received a notification that I'm live? Cool. Did you select the when you subscribe to somebody, they've got the little button there that tells you the option to select the bell, the little bell, the notification bell. If you make sure that all is selected, then it should show you. Cool. So I was playing around yesterday with the Cricut Joy last night, and I made this card, and I have another card that I'm gonna make that's gonna be similar to this. And then I have these little guys that I was up super early when I couldn't sleep that I cut out, die cut, and they are from Fishy Greetings from Close to My Heart, which everybody knows by now that Stampin' Up owns them now. But so I figured let's just play and wait for some more people to come in, and then I'm gonna have a small announcement for about tomorrow. All right, so I'm thinking I might need one more of these or not. I'm gonna go with the whole good afternoon, Margot. You're making lunch and you'll be back? Okay, cool. The cards I make today are all gonna have they're all gonna be porthole window cards because I saw somewhere somebody making them and I was like, oh, I want to make that too. So I'm gonna start with looking for a piece of paper to use for a background. I guess I'm gonna have to cut a sheet. Thank you. Yeah, I'm on a Under the Sea is on my brain. Under the sea, darling, it's better down, that kind of stuff. All right, let's see. I need this to be cut at 8.5. I'm like in really super slow motion today, guys. Not feeling the greatest today, but I'm going to try to be peppy and everything else as best I can. And my blood pressure is up just a little. So 8.5. And then I'm going to cut it by 5.5. Right? 8.5, 4.25, and then 5.5. And 5.5. Come on, get there. There you go. Now, I always tell you guys to take and push your blade up, but every time I'm trying to push my blade up, my blade is trying to rip my paper. So I need to do a deep cleaning on my trimmer, I believe. And then I'm going to need to score that. Actually, I'm just going to cut it down. I'll do card bases later. This is really too thin and flimsy to do a card base with. So now that I got that, I'm going to take that 8.5 inch side and I'm going to cut it down to 4.25. And then that way we have 2 card mats and I'll worry about card bases later. Hi, Melissa. Yeah, I am. It's one of those days where if I don't come on when I'm like, I may not have made it on. So gave me a little prep time here. So I'm going to take one. I cut out all these little bits and pieces with the Cricut Joy. And we're going to make a card with all these, right? But first, we're going to take one of these portholes and we're going to take a background and we're going to play with these little fishy guys. You're back. Yay. Good morning, Barry. I think I got the name right today. So I'm going to use some inks. And the inks I'm going to use today are Uncharted Mariner, Salty Ocean, and Mermaid Lagoon. And then Black Soot. We're also going to play with some embossing powder. That's how we're going to get the shininess on the porthole window. And so, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this right here like that. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's what I'm doing. I'm just playing. So I only have this stamp set here because I wanted to show you the stamp set that I'm using. It's like, guys, pull out your stash. You haven't had your coffee yet? I've had coffee and I'm still not feeling it today, guys. The coffee isn't doing anything. And all right, I'm going to set this aside. I may end up needing to stamp some of these. I'm thinking maybe I want to do a full card with the aquarium instead of the porthole on this one. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. So I'm going to need to stamp some more of these. Let's see. We got one. Well, we can do just two of them. And I don't have any rocks or anything to go there. I got to make a background for it, though. Darling, it's better down where it's... If I do landscape, I definitely need more of these seaweed guys. They'll all fit. And the sentiment can go right between. You're on your third cup of coffee and still not awake? Yeah, I don't know if there's something in the air or what. I'm ready for a whole day of rain again. It's like, come on, rain. I'm thinking. Melissa suggested landscape. I'm deciding, do I want to try landscape? I mean, they all fit right there. I mean, no rain for you, but I want rain. Let's look at it landscape. I mean, they have more room to swim if we do landscape. I think we need more seaweed, no matter which way. If we go landscape, we're going to need more seaweed. Or maybe I don't put seaweed on this side. I love it when it rains here because it cools things off. An aquarium would look that way, but not necessarily the bottom of the ocean. Not necessarily the ocean would, though. So if we put these two like that, it doesn't look right to me. Maybe I'll just put seaweed all along the entire bottom. And your grass needs it. Well, my grass don't need to grow anymore. It's like that grass needs to stop growing, but not with the cold. I wouldn't. You get the cold that goes with it. I would not like that. We could always add a seahorse too, guys. I got a seahorse on here. There's a cute little seahorse right there. Yeah, let's do some more seaweed. We'll do it landscape. Oh, and here's I already did my sentiment for this one too. Swimming by to say hi. Oh, I don't need any more seaweed with that like that. I just need the background done. Denise! Yeah, I think that's good. Just to here, we just do the sea. Put the little fish down here. Put the bigger fish up. The little fish. I wish one of these was going. Got this guy here. Got this guy here. We got this guy here. Let's try this. See if we can. I haven't even done the background yet. And I'm already like, it's got little fins on the sign like a fishy's holding it. No, because then I got this blank spot over here. Bring you back down. Need to do the background. I'd have to hide his fins. I don't want it touching the sign. Nope. Nope. Don't like that. Trixie, why do you do this? Why do you do this every time? She's over there going, oh, it's just awful that you can't touch me, right? It's just pathetic that you can't touch your mommy. You're so pathetic, baby. You're so pathetic. You're just a pathetic little baby. You can't touch her mommy. She's not happy. She's not happy unless she's touching her mommy. You don't want to sit up here. You'll be sweating in no time. All right, good girl. Lay down right there. Good girl. Stay. All right, let's just do the background. Whoop. We played around with that enough. Got an idea in our mind. We'll definitely do it landscape. I don't know about a frame for an aquarium, but we'll see. We might. We might not. Let's see. Brain work. So I've got my Uncharted Mariner. Got my Salty Ocean. And I got my Mermaid Lagoon. And this one, I don't need the black soot. I do, however, need to find my blue brush that should be right here. Okay, I found it. I found it. So we're going to make an underwater scene. So I'm going to start with I should start with the lighter one, but I'm starting with the darker. So you notice I didn't tap off. You see what happens? But it's okay because it's under the water. And so the water is going to be supposed to be darker towards the bottom and lighter as you get up to the top. This brush is giving me funky things on here. So what's everybody working on today? Now, when I did that other one, when I did this one, I did a much smaller area, so I used smaller brushes. So bear with me while I use the small brushes for the colors. And I'm just going to use the same brush for all the blues. I shouldn't, but I'm going to. I'm going to take this Salty Ocean. I'm going to get me a scrap paper. Clean this off a little, not a whole lot. You can always use these scrap papers for something else, you know, like die cutting and stuff. All right. I didn't put my lid back on my Uncharted Mariner. Let's do that. You're working on it. Oh, and are you using something specific to do the pop-up with? So now I'm going in with Salty Ocean. And I keep forgetting to tap off my brush. Hello, Riblex12. How are you today? Are you a crafter? Are you a game? The name makes me think of a gamer. Are you a gamer? You're great. That's awesome. Awesome. Yep, you're a gamer? Okay, cool. What's your favorite game? Okay, nothing special. You post a pic so I can see. Awesome. Sweet. I appreciate it. I love it when you guys go to my group there, and I'm beginning to think I should have done the Salty Ocean first. No, I just need to go back in and darken that one up. That's all. Okay, I'll be here. I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere. I never go anywhere. I'm always here. Even when I'm not online, I'm here. Let's go back now to our Uncharted Mariner because it's just not dark enough, guys. And I didn't tap off. I keep forgetting to tap off my inks. And this is not really preferable paper for ink blending. So that's another reason why I'm having a little bit of markages issues and stuff. The better the paper, the better the ink blending will be. You're trying to learn how to craft? Well, cool. Come on in. All you got to do is just crafting can be anything from crocheting to card making to doodling, drawing, anything art like is crafting. You get a special interest that you like in the idea of crafting? Like you like DIYing or all right. Now let's get our Mermaid Lagoon. Bring our Mermaid Lagoon in. This you kind of like DIY? Okay. Like you like do you know what a Cricut is? I don't know if you know what that is. If you're just starting out, you may not know. But you might. Anyway, do like projects like where you take vinyl and you put names on things and stuff. You're not very crafty. You like puzzles, but you're not very creative. Well, we all have our things that we like. You're a cruiser. You like cruising. What you got a favorite puzzle, Barry? A favorite type of puzzle? You know, like landscape, animals. I like to do puzzles on the computer. I don't have to worry about losing my pieces. I do like to do puzzles too. I just don't like to do the pieces because if you lose one, you're screwed, especially if it's an imperative one. You know, that final, you get the puzzle all put together and you get that one final piece and it's like, ah. I need to get Sierra doing some crafting stuff. She seems to like all that stuff. I need to do something with Stitch one day, which I don't have anything Stitch related. I don't know if I have anything in Cricut Design space that we could make. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I can always upload pictures and stuff and make things that way, but just about anything. My grandma got me into them when I was really young. I like watching people being crafty, just not good myself. Sierra is crafty. Yeah, Sierra, I was watching, she does her diamond painting and stuff. That was pretty cool. I love that she loves Stitch, because I do too. And I don't know if you remember when I said in your live about I like Fluffy. That's what Stitch says. They charge for their SUVs and you can't download them. But anything Disney and stuff is not even part of Access, yes. But you can, if you're not going to sell it or anything, you can find a picture on Google and upload it into Cricut Design Space and then make it for your own personal use. There's nothing stopping us from doing that. You know? So, all right. Now let's go back in with some Salty Ocean in the middle. And now that, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Did you get your coffee, Melissa? Is that where you went? Did you go to get coffee? I'm still on the same background. Still trying to, I need to get something for my fingers to keep me from, to keep me from putting fingerprints all up in my, stuff here. Hawaii! Hawaii's in the house, guys. Danny's working today. I think that's what I saw her say early this morning when I was on someone else's live. There's so many lives these days. Linda, come here, she says. You got to go, Reblex? Okay, you got to sleep. Linda, pleasure to be in your life. Oh, thank you. Well, I hope you get some good rest. And why don't you hit that subscribe button and come on back anytime. Oh, you need to call your accountant? Oh, okay. Come and see this. What am I coming to see? Hawaii. What am I looking at? Is it supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? Is it? So now I did all this to make sure that I had all good ink coverage. And it would be better ink coverage if it was better paper. See how I got all these little white spots? But that's okay, because think about the ocean. The ocean water, the waves. There you go, Hawaii. There you go. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Now we're going to get, oh, she says, hello, my Lissa. It's her Lissa. Now we're going to take water and we're going to splash water on it. Because we're using oxide inks. And oxide inks will oxidize when we add water to it. So I'm going to take and spray some water in my hand. And I'm just going to like that. And then I'm going to go, oh no, hurry up. Hurry up. Get the paper towel. Thanks to a friend, I got some paper towels. Maybe she was going to show me where she lives. Oh, look. Now we have bubble action. We have under the sea action going on here. It's like, oh no, you ruined it. No, I didn't. Now, if I do have white acrylic paint. I don't know why I say if I do have it. Let's get some white acrylic paint and let's put some little white spatters because I think it just needs it. It's kind of the same idea of doing a space. Except we're doing the ocean. You know, you got all the little water bubbles and all that stuff. So I'm going to very carefully try to do just a tiny bit. I don't want a lot. That's enough. Just a tiny bit. Then I'm going to find my fan brush. And I'm going to add some water. To my paint. I'm going to take it back in and I'm going to stir it all up. Make it nice and liquidy. Any coming off? No? Okay. And I'm going to get me another paintbrush to use the back side of it. Then I'm just going to put some paint on my brush. And I'm just going to do some spatters. I could shade in. I should do those though before I do the spatters if I do. That would be cute, right? We could do that. Yep, we could. Let's stop the splattering for a minute. Got to take a heat tool to it. Loud noise, guys. Very, very loud noise. Bear with me. See, I feed off other people. We create together around here. So I just got a heat tool, and I'm just running over this so I can dry all that. If you're using heat, hold on a minute. If you're using heat on acrylic paint, don't hold it too long because it will bubble up. Acrylic is basically a form of plastic. It's like a liquid plastic, so when it gets heated up and starts drying, all the moisture gets pulled out of it. It will bubble. Think about if something is acrylic painted with acrylic paint and it's left out in the sun and then it starts bubbling and peeling. Well, it'll do the same thing if you overheat it. So this is part of it's like a little stencil. It's part of my Cricut Design thing that I cut. That's for the other card we're going to make. I wasn't trying to drag this out too long, but yeah, we can put some sharks in there going across the page. We can do that. Yeah. Okay, now where's my little brush? I just had it. I just had it last night because I was playing with it. That's not it. This ain't it either, but we can use this one. It's got too much of a point. I don't want that kind of point. Should be right here. Unless it fell on the floor and I missed it. Unless it fell and I missed it falling. Here it is. It was right here the whole time. Hi, Lisa G. How you doing? So I'm just going to take this black soot. And I'm just going to carefully just go right over these sharky areas, these little sharks. I really don't want to do the bubbles. I just want to do the sharks. And go in both directions when you're using a stencil, so that way you're getting up close to the edges there. And we're not looking for like perfection with these little stencils because I wasn't even really planning on doing that. You're eating lunch. What you having for lunch today, Lisa? So there we go. We got some little sharkies there. Let's put another set over here. Or should I put them closer? I'll put them a little closer. Like a whole bunch of... what is it called when you get a whole bunch of sharks? A school of sharks. Let's just do it right there. Just... and there goes the camera, shaking and rattling and rolling again. Yep, a school. School. Roast beef sandwich. Scary. Under the ocean is scary, isn't it? It's going to be cute, though, once we add the cartoon fishies to it. Oh, what do you call a school of sharks? Scary, Margot says. Just give me a minute. I'll catch up with you at your saying. Scary, she says. All right, we'll do like right here. I'll put these guys a little lower. This is shark-infested waters, man. Shark-infested waters. Melissa smells money. Ocean smells like money to you? Well, I could see why you guys are commercial fishermen. I get that. And then we'll put some right here. That's going to have to be good enough because I moved it and I don't want to... I'm scared I'm not going to line it up right. Now, I could take this and just put this down at the bottom, too. Just go along the edge here. And not even use... what do you think? I'll have to keep moving it. But yeah, let's do that. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. If you say it loud enough, you'll always feel precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-lie. Oodle-lolly, oodle-lolly, golly, what a day. Somebody in Little China walking through the forest. About the other one had to say, oodle-lolly, golly, what a day. Has anyone ever made rolled flowers with Cricut? Just cut a bunch out and have to try rolling them. Even bought a little roller for it. Yes, I have. Not my favorite thing to do. The quilling tool, I've done them before. I'm not good at it, though. And now that I've got only got the Joy, I can't cut out all those because they're much to cut out the rolled flowers. They'd be itty bitty teeny weenies, and I would never be able to roll them with my hands. Melissa says, Lisa says, Melissa, but not as many as I wanted to. Melissa says, me either. I have to start working on the boat starting Friday. No paper crafting out there. Lisa G, once but not a fan. Oh, you have a battery operated Wonder Roll? Oh, okay. Now I'm jealous. Jelly. No, I'm not. All right. Now let's do some more spatters before our brush dry in this Florida. And so that way we can get them. All right. Let's do some more spatters. There we go. And once again, I put too much acrylic paint down. You're lazy? Well, that doesn't sound lazy to me. That sounds proactive from keeping yourself from having issues with carpal tunnel. If you don't already have carpal tunnel, if you already have carpal tunnel, that will help you be able to be creative without pain. Oh, well, Denise, you got that big old Cricut. Get some paper, 12 by 12 paper, and you got 12 by 12 paper, don't you? Yeah, you do. I'm pretty sure you showed me that you got some in a mystery box. They've got all kinds of flower designs in Cricut Design Space. I'm cleaning my brush, guys, before it dries. And then it can have a thorough cleaning later. Put these back in my little thing. You can do that. You can do it. Mama says you can. All right, now let's add our cute little fishies. I don't think I'm going to add the seaweed. I think we're not going to add the seaweed today because the seaweed is throwing me off. Okay, we went and took our comical fish and gave it a realistic background. So we're swimming by to say, and then on the inside we'll put happy birthday or hello or whatever when we get ready to do it. And we got this fishy here. You know what? I had a Cricut maker. I had two of them, but neither one of them are working. I need another set of hands to help me take one apart and because I can't undo the screws. But the rollers on my maker, they messed up on the one. The other one made a clunking noise. And I don't know what happened to it. Look at how cute that is, guys, right? But I cut, the next project we're going to make, I cut all out with the Cricut Joy. Now let's just glue these guys on. No, I'm not foam taping. Hello, Embarkation Nation. I know you have a name beside that one. I don't remember if it's ever been used in the lives, though. But hello, welcome. Welcome to our crafting insanity. Jennifer. Okay, hi, Jennifer. How are you today? The Cricut Joy is cute, but I was a maker user from 2017 until just recently. So it's taking me some time getting used to going so much smaller. I was always like, I didn't really need it. I bought it because it was on sale. And I was like, well, it'd be cute. Like if I'm going to go to a crop or something and I want to cut out some sentiments I don't have or something, that would be cute. But, go ahead and put this down too. Oh, that's right. It's almost your wedding week. You're getting married on a cruise ship. That's cool. One week from today. Wow. So weird. Melissa, I don't know about the aquarium thing with the sharks. It looks more like an ocean. Oh, you're going to Alaska. There you go, Melissa. Somebody in the group chat's coming to Alaska. You wish you could learn more stuff on the scan and cut? Well, if I ever get one, then I will learn it and I will teach it. But as of right now, I don't have a scan and cut. So as of right now, that's not. Oh man, if you're having a wedding, a Cricut would be able to do all kinds of decorations and everything for you. I know, it's so exciting, isn't it? And everybody's saying congratulations. And Sweet Bee is Miss Ann. Oh, you have a brother. Oh my gosh, Margot. You got it all. And Melissa has one. Well, now I need one. That's on my list now. With a glow forge and Lisa says, sounds good to me. Well, when I'm able to, I will get one. I will learn it, and then we'll all learn it together. How's that sound? But that's going to be down the road. So maybe you'll learn before I get one. There we go. That's our first. Cricut and Canva have been lifesavers for this wedding, right? Cricut is amazing. You know, I wish I'd have known everything a Cricut could done when my children were littler, because I would have invested in it when they were younger, because it would have saved me a lot of money on birthday parties. Margot just celebrated her son's engagement, made signs, and thank you gifts. Cool. I only use the scan and cut for stamps that I don't have dies for. That's a good one to use it for, though, too. You know, it's like, if you get an SVG, it can cut out SVGs as well as, you know, not just scanning. I know what it's capable of. I just don't know how to use one, because I don't own one. Yes, congratulations to your son getting engaged. All right, let's go on to our second card. So that's card 1. Now, card 2 is going to be a little bit easier, because it's not going to be such a big area. You've used it to cut some images on pattern paper. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I love all that kind of stuff. I had one of those silhouette portraits, but I don't have it anymore. So I cut all this stuff out on Design Space. So see, I cut out the ocean floor. I cut out the portholes, the portals. And then these little fishy guys, these little sharky guys. Can you see them on there? On our tape from yesterday? I stuck them on there with the bubble so I don't lose them. And then the card base thing. And so I've got the card base like this, right? So what I'm going to do is, where'd the circle go? So these are the circles I cut out. And I know that this circle is the only space that I need to ink blend. Yeah, you take it out, you do a lot with it, and then you put it away. You don't use it again for a while. Yeah. Love the ocean floor and the portals. Can't wait to see you make the portal and embossing powder. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to come in here with my ink, and I'm going to ink up this background. And this time I'm only going to use 2 colors. I mean, it's whatever is right here. I'm going to make this as dark as I can. I should do the 3 colors, but they kind of blend together and get lost. So then I'm going to come in here. Where did I do with it? What did I do? What did I do? And then I'm going to use the Mermaid Lagoon. Because when I think ocean, I think mermaids. I think fishermen and the stories from the ocean. And that song, Brandy. Y'all remember that song, Brandy? Brandy, such a fun. You'd make a fine wine. Oh, anyway, you guys get the gist of what my brain is trying to do and say, right? And we're going to make it nice. And we're going to do the same thing to this little tiny background that we did to the other thing. But this time I think we're going to color our stuff green instead of black. And we got to color our fishies, our sharks. So we're going to have to make our sharks. What color are we going to make our sharks? What color, guys? So there, I can see a difference there now. Part of this you're not even going to see because I'm going to go over it, but I just want it to be done right. Gray and black. Okay. Okay. Gray and black, she says. Like gray and black. Like if I had only one of the sharks, you mean gray and black on the each shark, or like some sharks gray, some sharks black? Which way do you mean, Melissa? Lisa says gray. Yeah, I think gray would be easier for me. For my brain. So I said to myself, so let's color the sharkies. Either blended. Okay. Hi, Sandy. Long time no see you in chat. Yes, I remember this song, Brandy. It's one of my favorites, she says. I love that song too. It was one of mine also. Brandy. But my home. I can't get the tune in my head, and it used to be one I absolutely love. All right, I'm looking for cloudy gray. Cloudy gray is what I'm going to use. These are so tiny. I don't know about blending these. All right. We're going to move this guy away from the other guy. So I'm not. There we go. So just do a little. Oh, you thought I was going to use ink. I'm coloring them with marker. It'll just be easier that way. We'll do another ocean theme one, and we'll do killer whales one day, and then we'll do blacks. Then we use the color black for this stuff. These are almost actually more like koi looking, but I guess they're sharks. They're sharks in our ocean. They're so tiny, guys. I can barely see these things. Use black soot, she says. All right, we'll do that on the next batch. We're going to make these guys gray, though. We'll do that on the other three. Because we can move them around however we want in there. I can always just add the black soot to the edges of them. Yeah, they're sharks. Hey, I don't have 3 over here. Where's my 3rd shark? I only have 2 there. Oh, all right. I'm just going to do them all gray. I'm going to wait for the comment to move up so I can read if what the DO says type of sharks, because I don't know if that says dog sharks or what kind of sharks. I'm missing a shark, guys. I should have 3 sharks. Get back over there, Mr. Shark. Oh, she did say dog shark. Look, Linda, look. That's the new one. Look, Linda, look. These are so tiny, guys. I can't see nothing. It's like, am I getting color on them all the way? I gotta have to pull out my magnifying glass to see them. Scary sharks. Baby shark, doot, 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 baby shark. Baby shark. Shark swam away. I don't know where Hawaii went. She wanted me to go with her and I didn't follow her. I wouldn't know how to follow her if I wanted to. Okay, I'm probably all the sharks I need got space for. Let's color these guys Let's just color them all green. Green, 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 where the green grass grows around and around. The green grass grows all around. Sharks look good. Well, we can thank Cricut Joy for cutting them out so good. I know these things. If I don't like it one way, I can always turn it over the other. So I'm going to color these and see what I think about it. Yeah, I don't need the tape on my finger right now. So I'm just going to come in here. You know what? I'm going to use my chisel end because I can't see these things. So I'm just going to take our chisel and just slap some color on. I don't think these things are usually green. Oh, no, don't do that, Linda. Come on. I'm thinking yes. But the problem is if the little thing is in a big project, you can't cut it with the Joy. But yeah, I'm thinking these little things cut out way better with the Joy. But you got to remember, my blade is still kind of, it hasn't been used a whole lot. Now, let's see. So the bottom of the ocean is not going to be green. That's not going to be green. And the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. You have both. You won the Joy at something tray. You just never opened it. You know what? I had the Joy for a while before I dove into it. Because I was a maker girl. I loved my maker. I wish this had a chisel tip instead. That's the only thing about these markers is there's no chisel tip. Chisel tip. If there was a chisel tip, I'd be able to cover this a lot faster. But I'm just going to slap some color down. Oh, this marker is running out of ink, I think. Let's go to the next color and see if we can pick some up. It's an auction where you put tickets and baskets and you win prizes. Oh, that's cool. There we go. There we go. We got more color. This marker, this side's better. In New Jersey, they do a lot of those for school to make money. Oh, cool. All right. So when we line these up, that will be like that. All righty then. All right, all right, all right. See? So I said to myself, can't really see the difference in the colors this way. All that ink blending. Well, oh wait, why isn't it lining? It should fill in there. Oh no, that circle's not filling in there. Oh no. All right, Lisa, have a good rest of the day. Thank you for coming in again on your lunch break and sharing lunch with us. Guys, that's not going all the way to the end. I don't know why I thought that would. Why did I think that would? It doesn't. It just doesn't. Oh no. Well, that's okay. We'll figure it out when we get there. All right. So we got our sharks. We got some bubbles. We got our, oh wait, you know what we didn't do? We didn't put any water on our background here. Now this one's a little tricky. So I'm just going to do a quick little spritz. And I'm get my paper towel. And I'm gonna, here we go. Just like that. Looks like bubbles coming up. This one you won't even see because this one will cover it. Well, you'll see it a little, but we'll do it like that. And I won't worry about the white specks with the acrylic paint, but I will say with my gel pen. There we go. Got some specks with my gel pen. And with something else. Pizza, maybe. All right. So we got that. And we got that. Now we need our portal. Which these are for stacking. We're only going to do the embossing on the one. And I'm going to get me. Okay, that's my card base. That's not a scrap, Linda. Let's get us a scrap right here. Let's get our Versamark ink out. And get our platinum ring. Oh, you're thinking, yeah, maybe. No, this was cut. But you know what it is? It came out of here, I think. Nope, that didn't come out of there. Where the heck did it come from? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? It didn't come from the pizza because I didn't cut Duma flutches for the pizza. I didn't make frames from the pizza. So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to go, wait a minute, Linda, you got one of these here need to be popped out. Get it away from your ink because you don't want that stuck in your ink. I'm going to go through. I'm going through and making sure all these little holes are open. I don't want embossing powder stuck in them. All right, so now I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to line it like here. I'm just going to stick my finger in it. We're going to get messy now. We're going to get embossing powder and stuff all over us. I'm just inking up my paper. And this time you don't need the anti-static powder tool. I'm doing that like that. I love this platinum ring. It's so pretty for things like portals and jewelry and just all kinds of, it's just pretty. Double check to see if I've gone all the way around yet. It looks like I haven't. Looks like I've missed. No. Did I miss somewhere? I missed right here. Hold it in the light to see if I got it everywhere. And it looks like I do, but it looks like I could use a little more right there. I'm going to make sure it's got enough on there. And it does. So let's put our lid back on this. Lay this down with the embossing ink side up that I just put on there. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to pour my embossing ink all over. I know, but I don't want to if I don't have to because I'm lazy. Don't want to, but don't have to. So and that'll be plenty good. Double check it, make it like look at it and say, yep, that looks good. Put my embossing powder back in there. Move that aside so I don't blow this stuff all over the place. Then I'm going to get that loud tool out again. The emboss, the heat tool. And I'm going to get my tweezers out. I'm going to take my tweezers and I'm poke it right. I got these tweezers that are shaped like this. Can you guys even see what I'm doing? They're shaped weird. And I'm just going to set that point right in one of those little holes so that it doesn't go anywhere. And I should have had or turned this on and let it run for a second. It looks like I'm going to have a couple spots I'm going to have to redo. Maybe not. But I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to figure out where the heck the heat's at. There it is. And I'm just going to heat that up. And if you guys can see that magic happening, I hope you can. And there we go. You don't want to overdo it because you don't want to burn it. And voila, we got a metallic looking portal. Voila. See? Nice platinum ring. It looks good to me. So now I'm just going to glue all these together, but I'm going to make sure that all the little Duma flutches are poked out like they're supposed to be. I'm going to try to make sure. I wish I could take credit for it, but I saw somebody else do it. And I don't remember who it was, but I saw another creator do that. But I'm glad I was able to teach you. Cool. I'm glad you learned something new, something cool. Yeah. And I love that, the pink and main platinum ring, because it just, to me, looks like what you would see on a ship or something. All right, and then I'm going to stack these just to give it a little bit of a dimension there. So I'm going to glue these together. I'm going to line up these holes, and I'll know they're lined up because I'll be able to see through them. There we go. Once you get one pretty much lined up, the others pretty much fall in place. You can see light through the paper. That's the only way you know. And we're going to glue the other one on top of it. Yes, I made it. I'll share the project if you want. It is neat, isn't it? I love that magic of that embossing powder melting. That's what sold me and got me into card making, guys, was when I saw them, because you can make anything shiny and pretty and metallic-y, and oh yeah, that's when I fell in love, when I watched Miss May made it do some heat embossing. I was like, that's it. That's all she wrote. That was the coolest thing ever. Hi, Mina. Hi, Daria. How are you? So I'm just gluing these all together. And then we got that. We're going to glue that right. I'm not doing a shaker. You could make this a shaker if you had some acetate and you wanted to put some little spring. I'm not doing that. I just wanted to give the sense of a portal looking into the water. That's all. Basically remaking this card. A little different though. Same, but different. So now, because I'm not doing a shaker, I don't need to use this piece. So we're just going to use, uh-oh, wait a minute. Did I just cut? Did I just use my back card? No, there it is. There's my card background. So I'm going to take this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this also, and I'm just going to line it up so it's where I want it on the card. And put some glue right here on this one. I'm so glad you're able to come in and join us and hang out with us for a little bit. So I was telling everybody is that I cut all these little pieces and stuff with my Cricut Joy. And that's, okay, let's see. My darker side goes to the bottom. And I'm just going to set that right there. Remember, this isn't going to line up perfect because I didn't use a big enough circle, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, though. So I'm going to come right next to it, and I'm just going to bring some ink in right around the edges so you won't see that white so much because this ring is going to hide it. So I'm just going to come in here. So I'm going to hide my mistake right on the edge there. Right around the edge. If I was doing a moon, that'd be a cool halo effect. I'm just coming around the edge, just like so. Then when we put this over it, it won't bleed through so much. All right. And we're going to glue this piece down. Now it's just focusing is really the, Linda, what are you doing? You know? So where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from? Joe? I've been married a long time ago. I need a different song in my head. I wish I could remember the tune to Brandy. I should have listened to it. Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you'd be. Oh, your granddaughter turned 16. That's awesome. Well, I hope you have an awesome time with that. I hope she has a wonderful day also. That is awesome. So we're just going to glue that right down like that. Boom, boom, boom. I said a boom, boom, boom. That should just go right on top of that. So now we're just going to glue this down. And to do that other one, I drew the lines before I glued everything down. So, oops. Oopsie, I forgot to do the lines to make the wall. It doesn't have to be that, though. So now we're just going to line this up right over that circle. Oh, come on. And I should have done it blue a little bit darker. I can see it right here. Somebody who's not paying super, super close attention to detail may not notice that, though. So the recipient may not even notice that little flaw. They may just be like, oh, that's so cute. You colored all those little tiny pieces. Hey, look, shark, get over here. My sharks are trying to get away from me, guys. So we got one little sharky. Right here. I think I turned him upside down or something. I think his color's on the other side. So we're gonna have to go over him with our gray marker. Make him darker again because he's not dark enough. We gotta darken him up. Yeah, I glued the wrong side. That's okay though. I mean, this would have been a really cute shaker card, but I didn't really want to do a shaker at the same time either. So, all right, now we're gonna get this little shark right here. I don't know how I'm even doing these little tiny things because it's like I can't see them. It's Mr. Magoo over here playing around with itty bitty pieces. Yes, take lots of pictures. Exactly. All right, Mr. Shark, get on there. All right, you're not supposed to be right up there like that. You're supposed to kind of be like that. I don't think we're going to get all the sharks in here. And this one. See, I should have another one like this, and I'm missing him. He's around here somewhere. Floating around somewhere. He goes like that. I think 3 is plenty. I don't think we need any more than the 3. And I don't think we need the little bubbles, because I've already added little bubble dots. I should have done a little seashell, though. Little seashells. So I may go back and add some seashells. Oh, her mom's taking her tomorrow to get her learner's permit. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I remember them days with my kids. And you know what? I didn't do a sentiment or anything, guys. I have to think of what sentiment I want it to say. But look at that. Pretty cool, right? And then to make it more like this, you can go in and take a T ruler or a ruler of any kind and just make you lines across to make it look like the wall, you know? And then a little saying and some bubbles. I'm going to finish this up. I don't know what I want to do in the background. I don't know what I want for the sentiment. So I'll finish that up offline. And we did all this earlier today. Okay, well, these here were close to my heart. They're older stamps. Fishy. These stamps were Fishy Greetings. That close to my heart. That's what I made this one with. But these little guys, and the portal, the little guys, and the seaweed stuff, that's Cricut Joy. They're Cricut Access pictures. The Thinking of You came from the Fishy Greetings. But this right here is, see when I cut it out, right? When I cut this out, my sharks came out. Oh, look, that's how they were lined up. I didn't line them up the same as they did. I guess I should have looked at that to see how they were lined up. But anyway, we just got 3. 3's good. But, yeah, so the Cricut Joy cut all that out. And then I just colored and inked and did all that good fun stuff. They have designs also that you can do scuba divers in there. And there's so many different, it's like, oh, so many things to choose from. And you don't have to worry about where you're storing it. It's on the web. It's on the interweb. It's in the cloud, man. It's in the cloud. So that's what we did today, guys. I'm going to finish this one up offline. I got to get out from under this light. The heat's getting to be a little bit much on me. And, guys, I think I'm going to take tomorrow off. Oh, thank you, Anne. I appreciate that. I love hanging out with you guys. I think, though, I'm going to take tomorrow afternoon off, and then I'll be back on Wednesday at 1 p.m. with Denise for our bull crafting. You know, where we just bull crap back and forth with each other while we craft. Because I'm not feeling good today, and I just think I need a day to do other things and let my fingers rest and all that good stuff. You know, just sleep if I need to sleep. And thanks for the break. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so I'll be back Wednesday at 1 p.m. and then we'll continue on with our everyday streak after that. I'm breaking my streak, guys. I don't even know how many days in a row we did. What do we do? What's today's date? Is today the 8th or 9th or something like that? We did like almost 40 days straight. I'm taking a day off. Taking a day off. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who came in here. If you guys would all give me a thumbs up, I would truly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button and bring your other friends along. 9. So we did 40 days, guys. We did it. We did 10 days longer than my 30. All right. I'll see you guys on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And what time is it, guys? It's time for the last song of the day. So long, farewell. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-doom, doom.